Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing, of course, as Tunis. So we've got off to a good start. We picked up Derjid, Tlemcen, and Togurt as vassals. I'm thinking I'm going to turn Tlemcen here into a march because they actually own a fair amount of land for the time being. But I'm not entirely sure yet. We've got to win a war here against Mazab and Granada. I'm thinking I'm going to launch this war. We're going to take over the Mazab lands, probably give them to really whoever has claims on them, which is Togurt. We'll give them to Togurt down here. I've also ordered the construction of a fort right here so that when this war is over, there will be a zone of control here in case we get invaded by the Europeans or the Iberians. That way my two vassals down here can safely function as manpower generators and rebuild their armies without getting overrun. It's kind of the same idea behind me making Tlemcen a march, so we'll see how this goes. We shouldn't need too many troops, so that's why I'm going to actually do this, because we've got our marches. If need be, I will send my troops, but I think I can probably take them just by using all my vassals' armies. They don't have a ton of troops. If they somehow manage to get all the way over there and invade Granada, more power to them, because I don't really want to get involved. I don't think Granada is 6,000 troops. Granada is very likely to be invaded by the Iberians, considering this war. We could move 10 troops over, so maybe we'll do that. I'm not sure I want to vassalize Granada, or actually, if I can vassalize Granada, that would be amazing, because then if they attack me, not only do they attack me, Morocco, but they also attack the Ottomans, who we have as an ally. So we're actually going to try this. Let's flip this leader to here, even though he really is not a good leader. Can I raise any troops? I can. I will raise a Merc unit. Naval tradition, nice. I'm going to be very interested to see how the new mercenary stuff works in the new update that's coming out next year. Because now that you have mercenary companies, I'm wondering how some of these... Obviously you're going to have less manpower, but I'm wondering how some of these ideas like infantry combat, mercenary discipline, and then stuff like the whole extra mercenaries, like people that like Burgundy get, where you've got more mercenaries available to you. I'm wondering how that's going to work. Maybe they get an additional merc company or something. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to try and figure out how that works. Ugh, this army though. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll do that. Hopefully we don't lose too many men before we actually occupy this area. I'm going to raise another merc unit. Okay. Deploy my troops to there. Okay. You know what? We probably have enough ships here. We could barrage this, to be honest. Oh, we have no. Oh, there we go. Now we have the navies. I will barrage that. I'd like to win this war versus them. Actually, you know what? In some ways, I want Castile to attack, because then I can vassalize them and get away that way by calling them into the war. If worst comes to worst, I don't think the Iberians are going to end up taking any of my lands, so I guess that shouldn't be too much of a concern. I do have to keep an eye on Tlemcen here, considering how powerful all my vassals are put together, and considering how much money we are losing. Actually, you know what? Let's not build this castle, now that I'm thinking about this. We're only going to get 150 gold, 100 gold back, but I was going to go out of money, so. That fort is actually useless now that I think about it, because we got 2 Tlemcen forts, and if those fall, we're probably dead anyway. It would actually have been more beneficial to place it somewhere like here. Whatever. We'll deal with it. We shall deal with the problems when they arise. Okay, so once this fort falls, we'll move on to the next one. I don't think I'm going to need to barrage it, considering we are sieging it down quickly. My vassals are failing rather pathetically to keep an eye on 1 regiment, but be that as it may, we actually have a naval commander here. Renaissance is fired, lovely. We did not capture any ships, but I guess that's to be expected. We'll siege this area. Do we want to move towards legalism? Yes, we do. Okay, we will take that fight. I'm not entirely sure if I wanted it, but we have superior mil tech on these guys. That's one reason we're winning so easily. Of course, now they have Liberty Desire, because of course they do. Royal Marriage. Okay, let's do what I was hoping to do there. Okay, so we want to take okay, we want to transfer these 2 provinces to Togurt. And then we want to vassalize Castile. We can't. Huh. Okay, I think we can make separate peace with Granada. Sorry, not vassalize Castile. That would be amazing. We actually can't do anything. Interesting. But that's annoying. Oh, we don't want war reparations. Oh, so close. Cannot demand tribute that requires more than 100 war score. How stupid. Okay, let's at least finish sieging this down. Not that that's going to make any difference at all. But... oh, that is annoying. I was going to try and help these guys, too, of all things. I suppose I can take a province or 2. I might do that. Take a province or 2, and then that gives slightly a foothold for me to fight Castile later. And so long as I maintain either both Morocco and the Ottomans, it should be good, especially because I won't have a fort. So that should also be very useful. Okay, we've done that. We'll retreat to there. I really have to stop fighting these wars because my manpower is dead. And then we will cede both those provinces to Urt, take the money, and look pretty good while doing it. Pacify the Berbers. Can't do that till we have a marketplace. Obviously we don't control the rest of the Barbary coast because that is owned by Morocco. Okay, let's get our troops out of here, or as many as we can. Go to my land, actually. There we go. Togurt has adopted feudalism. Awesome. That was fast. Probably because I've got feudalism. I don't know. Anyway, they're still a tribe, but they have feudalism. So, tech-wise, they're not going to ever be that useful of, you know, a vassal or anything. And there goes the death of Granada, which is Granada and Morocco. Maybe Morocco wins this. I doubt it, though. Navarra was vassalized by Castile, okay, and Portugal. Oh, poor Morocco. Poor Morocco, because they're probably going to die here. Royal marriage with you guys. We still need an heir for our ruler. He's 36, no heir whatsoever. Yes, move to there. We have, what, 2 years here till we can raid? Yeah, roughly. Okay. 2 years, and then we can go on a raiding spree again. We're going to spend military because we don't actually have any, so it doesn't cost us anything, which is a joke. I don't know why the game really allows you to pull that off, but they do. Mamelukes are not particularly happy with me, so let's improve relations with them. I could get to 50 power projection by insulting people. Oh wait, I still have an army over here? How did I miss you? Huh. Completely missed that I had an army over there. So, because we are rival to these people, let's actually embargo them now. Oh yeah, I also have to raise autonomy here. Still don't like me that much, but that's due to war exhaustion. Because we have embargoed Aragon, we get 1 point. If we embargo Castile, that's a little bit more. And then Portugal was our other one, right? Yeah. Okay. We don't have any prestige to do big insults, but a little bit of power projection is good. And we've got 1 year until we can do slave raiding on Naples and Aragon and everybody again. And we're only losing 0.38 gold a month. Awesome. So, do we have any unique reforms here as Tunis? We don't. Okay. Other than, obviously, we're equal government. So we get more money from our vassals, which is part of the reason I'm so willing to leave them around. As long as they've got positive money, it's reasonably okay with me. We have an heir. He is an 8, so we will keep him. He's very militaristically inclined, which is interesting. Which I suppose is good if we're going to be fighting the Europeans, who have, of course, superior tech stuff. Friendly provinces have Renaissance. Yeah, there are no friendly provinces for us to get the Renaissance from. This is going to be an issue, to be honest. Okay. Could we attack Aragon with anything? I'm just curious. Whoa. Hit a setting on my mouse. Ottomans, no. Morocco, no. Siena, no. I don't really can't win a war against Aragon on my own. I wouldn't mind winning a war with the help of the Ottomans, but obviously not going to happen anytime soon. This is what I was afraid of. Morocco is getting annihilated here. Interestingly enough, Portugal wants Gibraltar. Doesn't want to hand it over to Castile. That would cause quite some tension between those two nations. They're only Miltech 3, yeah, that's why. That's why Morocco's having issue. Their Miltech is behind. I'd offer Condottieri, but it would just die. Early game Castile is honestly rather a monster. I assume they've done the whole prepare for the Reconquista, which means they've got even more morale other than their base starting ideas. We'll find the money elsewhere. I'm not going to even attempt to fight them until I've got until I've got defensive ideas. Hopefully my vassal here can hold on to these territories. Oh yeah, we were considering making Tlemcen a march. I should do that. At some point we'll probably want to take over their land, but for now, having them as a march is honestly a safer idea. If we're really lucky, which we won't be, Morocco may be forced to return land to Tlemcen. If they are, that would be amazing. Corruption, yeah. We got an upgrade for the Barbary Coast, not that it makes much difference. There's also the ability for us to yet sponsor piracy. When we have ships and stuff. We can create Barbarossa, essentially. I assume that's going to make a pirate haven in Salé, or Salé, or however you say it down there. Yeah. Morocco's doomed. Morocco is gone from this war. Hopefully their vassals don't revolt on them. I suppose we could pick up... Oh, renounce the claim in core. There we go. We don't need this. We don't need a claim on that land at all. How much longer are you going to try and stay in this war, Morocco? Because you are getting annihilated. Okay, well, we've got, what, 1 gold, almost half, 3/4 of a gold coming in from vassals, which is not bad. Obviously, a little bit less because I made Tlemcen a march. But that's fine. Oh, we can go raiding. I'm an idiot. Raiding time. What's the game that always yelled raiding party whenever you did stuff? Oh, that was a taunt in Age of Empires. Raiding party. That's essentially what we're doing. Interesting mechanic, really annoying to play against, even though the actual damage to other countries is minimal. We should be the only one able to raid up this far, but I guess we can only go 3 sea tiles. I'm going to assume because Morocco's at war with Castile and stuff, they haven't been able to raid, which means all this juicy plunder of sailors and everything is ours. Of course, it offends everybody in this area, but they don't like us anyway. It's not like they're going to launch a war on us. We could become defender of the Muslim faith. Okay, so... Oh my, did Morocco get beaten up. Oh, look at this though. Granada survived. That's hilarious. Morocco kept their 3 vassals, lost their capital, lost Garb, lost Oran, and these are being occupied by separatists for our nation. Lovely. Oh, we can raid out here. I'm going to quick raid out here until Morocco gets their fleet back together. Which, to be honest, their fleet might have just gotten destroyed, so... And that's as far as we can raid. Okay. Back to port we go, having gotten about 700 gold for free. Considering we got so much cash, I am going to hire some advisors. There we go. Obviously, Castile hates us. However, if they want those lands, they have to attack us. I am going to have to go squash the Mozabite. Mozabite, apparently. The Mozabite rebels down here. We have superior morale because we have better mil tech than the nation they're revolting against. Unfortunately, that cost us most of our manpower we've stockpiled, but oh well. What can you do? We can raid again in 9 years, so it's about every 10 years. That's fair enough. I am going to... Well, I would like some drill, but I'm thinking I will mothball this fort. That way we don't lose, 5 gold a month. It's only 4 gold a month. Not much better, really, but every little bit helps. Our first reform... Probably strengthen noble privileges. I don't usually do that, but considering how shallow our manpower pool is in general, I'm really reluctant to leave it alone. We may have to dev the Renaissance too, which is going to suck. However, we can now do that marketplace in Tripoli. I'll also build one there. I think that's all the centers of trade I own, right? Wait, is this a center of trade? It is. Ooh. Okay. We may have to fire those advisors at some point. Transverse the Sahara will give us 2 provinces automatically here, which will be nice. How are we doing in controlling trade? Probably abominably, but 1 gold from trade. Ouch. Well, once we can see, I will swap I believe my merchants over here? Where's my other merchant? Tunis and Safi. I'm not getting anything from this, am I? 0.15. No, I'm going to withdraw them. Once that marketplace is built up, we'll send it down here and start steering some trade up to this area. This is never going to be a valuable trade node, but surprisingly, we managed to retain about half of it. And we just got insulted by our vassal for no apparent reason. Oh, I really want to beat up Aragon before they manage to form a union with Castile. And can I attack Granada? 9 years till I could beat up Granada. Strengthen that with Morocco. Ideally, I want to do the same thing with the Ottomans because obviously having the Ottomans at beck and call is pretty awesome. Okay, corruption's going down, prestige is going up. We've got a reasonable tech discount. Slightly better, general. Still no way to get the Renaissance. We may just have to buy it from the Ottomans, to be honest. Which would rather suck, to be honest. I think it has to be friendly provinces, right? Okay, so adjacent provinces can have it. I don't know if that counts over water, though. It will slowly get to our lands. Key point is slowly. There we go. Transverse the Sahara. We just picked up 3 provinces. Whoa. So I should probably make this into a state. Okay. And we've got claims on attacking Ayer. I think that's how you say it. Air. Do we want to? Timbuktu would join. Yao would join. What are we looking at for military? They're still Miltech too, so we could win that. We don't have a lot of manpower though. We've got permanent claims, so it's not like we're in the biggest of rushes to get down there. How are we doing dev-wise? We really haven't gained a lot of personal development. 53, yeah. 153 and another 56 in our vassals, so we're about 200. Not particularly wealthy, but then again, this region really isn't. So little income from that. We can transfer trade power though, because we do have some trade power in this area. Actually get a trans-Saharan caravan moving. So what were we, 113 or something? 170. Hey, that's a boost in income. Not a big boost, but a boost. And in a couple months, we'll have our first reform. Cool. I could make this into a state, but I have a feeling I'll lose it, so there's no point in doing something that I will immediately lose later on. And so far, all my vassals are loyal and able to supply troops, which is good. Now we can definitely invade down here. So that's what we're probably going to do next episode. Obviously, still got another minute or so here, so I guess I will somewhat move down there into position. Actually, I got to delay this march. Smugglers running rampant. Yeah, I hate that event. You'd think it would be less, considering we're pretty much a raiding nation ourselves, but who knows? Noble privileges should help a little bit in terms of manpower regen. Okay. I think we have one slack in recruiting, right? Yeah, we can slack in recruitment standards once. Ayer has stopped that fight. Okay, well, we'll take the Ayer area, which is, I don't even know how many provinces we... Oh, we actually have a fair amount of claims. We'll go after Ayer. We're gonna have to fight some other people, but that should be fine. Can I get maps before I attack you? They're threatened, so no. Okay, well, that will be it for this episode. Next episode, we will begin the invasion of Western Africa, I guess. And after that, we will probably focus on consolidating our power down here and not messing with this monstrosity until we're actually better placed to fight somebody who's got another double our development. So, thank you guys all for watching. That will be it from me for now, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.